Hello everyone, please contact Professor Robert for a sample or a customized paper of the following or any other assignment. Facilitating change in healthcare environment, St. Patrick's. Description: Facilitating change in healthcare environment assignment, BTEC, RQF. Higher National Diploma in Healthcare Practice, England. Student name, ID number, unit number and title 25. Facilitating change in healthcare environment. Academic year 2020. Unit Assessor. Assignment title: Facilitating change in healthcare environment. Issue date: Submission date week 5. Formative submissions and final submissions on the IV name. Submission format: You should submit your work in a form of a report. This should be submitted as a Word document in 4 distinct parts, as outlined in the assignment brief and guidance. You are required to use headings, titles and captions where appropriate, and are encouraged to use charts, diagrams and timetables to support your work. The recommended length is 3,500–4,500 words. There is no penalty for going over the limit. Your referencing should be Harvard-style referencing. Unit Learning Outcomes. LO1. Discuss factors that have driven recent changes in the healthcare sector. LO2. Discuss the components of change management within a change management initiative in health provision. LO3. Implement own small-scale change management plan. LO4. Assess the effectiveness of a change management plan. Learner Declaration. I certify that the work submitted for this assignment is my own, and research sources are fully acknowledged. Student's signature. Date. Assignment brief and guidance. As the newly appointed manager of a healthcare organization, you have been tasked with implementing a change management plan. You will need to follow the structure detailed below to create, implement, evaluate and assess your change management plan, taking into consideration all the factors listed in parts 1 to 4. You will need to present your plan to your supervisor in form of a report, implement it as well as evaluate it, following changes in government policy, funding and strategic focus over the last 10 years the government has brought in, and the impacts of the changes on the individual patient populations in your own organization, and the health and social care sector as a whole. Part 1. Evaluate how factors that drive change and impact on patient care have influenced the development of recent policy, by assessing the impact of these factors on care for individuals accessing healthcare services. You need to then discuss recent changes that impact practice in the healthcare sector, and go on to present a report on these factors that have driven these recent changes. Part 2. Assess the factors that affect readiness to change in healthcare practice setting, given the current national strategic climate, justifying the initiative in relation to wider healthcare issues. Ensure you illustrate in detail the components of change management within a healthcare service context, and discuss the impact of national strategic direction on a local initiative to effect change in healthcare provision. Part 3. Evaluate the impact of own change management initiative on key stakeholders, making comparisons to other healthcare change initiatives by assessing themes, areas for development and communication strategies used in the change management plan. Ensure you have prepared a small-scale change management plan, presented strategies to address anticipated challenges to the implementation of the change management plan, and use testing and analysis to implement the change management plan. Part 4. Critically assess the need for future work on the basis of the evaluation of the change management initiative, by justifying outcomes of change management initiative to staff in a healthcare setting. Ensure you evaluate the impact of a change management initiative on staff, and present the analytical report on the findings of change management initiative to relevant stakeholders. You are encouraged to use all the tools to show your impact assessment, including graphs for your testing and analysis. The report should go from Part 1 to Part 4 in clearly separated form with clearly designated headings. This report provides evidence for P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, followed by merits and distinctions criteria M1, M2, M3, M4, D1, D2, and D3 and D4. Suggested word count: 3,500–4,500, excluding cover page, table of contents and reference list. Submission: Moodle via Turnitin. Grade classification: numeric value, grade mark, grade listed as distinction 75D, merit 65M, pass 50P, unclassified referred 35 URF, alleged academic misconduct 10 MR. Thanks for watching.